I received my new cauldron today. Finally, my laboratory is complete. For days I've been gathering and drying ingredients in anticipation. But how will I fit everything in my lab? Well, let's find out as we BITBOX Alchemists. Okay, well, let's get boxing. So here we have Alchemist, and there's two ways that you can fit this into boxes. So there's two types of boxes, but you're definitely going to need to put the board and the rules and the Game Master little setup into that board sleeve. So if you want to fit this in the smallest box possible, you will also need to put the notepad and all of the player blinds, which is a pretty big stack, so you'll have to stagger it out in that box. But that will need to go into the board sleeve as well. So you're left with just a few components, which can fit very nicely into a small box. So I'll show you how that goes. And so all of these will fit here on the side. And we have the player characters already all bagged together, so it's just easier for setup. And then you have all of the resources. There's some money. And as you saw earlier, I put in the player boards and the first player token right there on the side. But there you have it. Alchemist fitting perfectly into a small BITBOX. But if you really want to keep all of the game together, unfortunately, you will need to go up to an extra large. It is even too big for that large. But it does fit very nicely. So there's the box. You take your stack of boards. So there's all the blinds and everything. Put that in there, and you have tons of room to then just kind of put your resources in. But this is kind of handy if you really want everything put together. It's easier to set up. You just grab the box and go. However, if you're in your Bit Mobile, it would take up one whole sleeve. So it all depends on what games you're carrying and how you want to set it up. And there are those plastic trays. Unfortunately, in this one, you still can't even fit the Game Master thing. As you can see, it's too big, so that'll still have to go in the board sleeve. But there you have Alchemist, fitting very nicely in this extra large. And here, I'll show you real quick. So there's the board sleeves, or the player aids, and you can see they are too long, just by a hair, to fit into the large box, which is pretty sad. So there is Alchemist in either a large, extra large, or a small BITBOX.